Good afternoon students. Today we are going to discuss Digital Signal Processing Laboratory and subject code is 17EEL68 by Professor Vanilla DA and Professor Ramya K. And experiment number 6, linear convolution by DFT and IDFT. To perform the linear convolution by using DFT and IDFT using simulation software MATLAB. Now this is the program which I have typed. So that is first three commands you all know, that CLC, clear all and close all. Now X is nothing but your number of inputs, that is input sequence, and H is nothing but the second input sequence. Okay, so now I am going to take, this is a linear convolution. So the length, that is number of samples in X is name it as length X, and it is passed to N1, and N2 is nothing but the number of samples in H, that is passed to N2. You know the circular convolution, that number of points will be is equal to number of samples will be equal to N1 plus N2 minus 1. So here X1 is nothing but X zeros 1 comma N minus N1, and X2 is nothing but the number of X values zeros 1 comma N minus N2. And next A is nothing but FFT of X comma N, and B is nothing but FFT of H comma N. We are going to take FFT for A and FFT for B and multiplying this both A and B and passing to C. And now again D is nothing but IDFT, because we are going to perform linear convolution using DFT and IDFT. So DFT we are not directly doing, we are doing DFT as FFT and IDFT as IFFT. IFFT between your C and N. Now display the first sequence, that is X, and display the second sequence H, and now the convolved sequence will be D. And now subplot the entire screen will be divided into 3, and the first sequence plot will be plotted in the first place. And next stem is nothing but at particular X and Y it will show the plot, and title will be first sequence, and again Y label is signal, X label is time. Again subplot 3 comma 1 comma 2, in the second place it will be plotted the second sequence, and as a stem H, and the title will be given second sequence, the X axis and Y axis. Next one is subplot 3, the third place, the convolved sequence will be placed, and I have given the title convolved sequence, X label, Y label given. Now I am going to run the program. So here see, I am going to, whatever the value you want you can give. So same values no need to give. I am going to give three samples. Next for a H sequence, that is the second sequence, for that also same I am going to give. So see, I have given the X value 1 comma 1 and H value 1 comma 1. So after convolving these two using DFT and IDFT, I got this value. So this is the first sequence which I have named, and this is the second sequence which I have named, and third sequence is nothing but your convolution between your X and H. So that is nothing but your convolved sequence. Now whatever the values we have given, that theoretically I am showing here. So the input sequence I have taken as 1 1 1, and the second sequence which is nothing but impulse response, that is I have taken 1 1 1. Between these two I have performed the that is linear convolution. So I will get the values, that is 1 2, because you are having the first sequence is number of samples is 4 and the second sequence number of samples is 4. You know the formula, n equal to n1 plus n2 minus 1. So 4 plus 4 8, 8 minus 1 is 7. So after convolution, linear convolution, you will get this 7 samples. Next, this is the output what we have obtained. The result is the linear convolution is performed by using DFT and IDFT, and it is simulated using MATLAB 2017, and output is verified. Thank you students.